o açaí. Hey guys, thanks for getting on the webinar with us. I appreciate you taking your time out and being a part of this. Guys, I want to just very quickly go through why Ambit is the company that it is, and it's a window of opportunity. I started my business, it'll be 6 years this coming December the 13th, with a goal of surprising my daughter on her 16th birthday. Plain and simple, it wasn't much of a goal, not a lofty goal for the amount of money that's been made available through Ambit Energy, but $400 was all I was after. I'm not sure what you're looking for or what makes you become a part of Ambit Energy. Here are some reasons why you might consider Ambit Energy, and I'm not going to read those off to you, but I'm sure there's something in that list that might resonate with you and give you a decision as to becoming a part of the Ambit Energy family. We're going to cover these four things: why Ambit's the right company in an expanding industry, offering a perfect product, and it is the greatest modern day opportunity. I always like to make reference to years ago, and I mean years and years and years ago, people came to America in hope of the American dream. We called them immigrants. They came through Ellis Island. They had their name changed, but they all came for a reason. And over time, all that's kind of dissipated and gone away due to just a traditional way we live our life. We go to school, we get a job, we get a family, we get a house, and we hope to be able to retire one day. And what Ambit's done is it's rekindled a flame in all of us to live the American dream in modern times. Ambit's vision is focused on your individual success. Now, I'll say this to you right now. You're going to be in business for yourself, but I promise you're not going to be in business by yourself. Our company is built on this vision to become the finest and most respected energy retail provider in America. I think that's already indicative in the fact that we have and have had an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and we've been recognized in mainstream America. Actually, recently, our three newest markets, JD Powers and Associates, got us ranked #1 for customer satisfaction and approval. I'd like to introduce you to our two co-founders, Jerry Thompson Jr. and Chris Chambliss. They founded this company in 2006 with an incredible growth experience, and they put together a Fortune 500 executive team in our corporate office based in Dallas, Texas. Over these 8 years, we've been recognized, as I said earlier, in mainstream America, on television, radio, newspaper, magazines, won countless awards. I'll draw your attention to the middle one that says Inc. 500. We were named in 2010 the #1 fastest growing privately held company in America. What makes that so important is in the fact that America was at the height of the recession. As our friend, senior consultant Brian Cullen states, a lot of people didn't even know what a recession was until it happened. And America had companies, corporations, and businesses shutting down and closing their doors during this recession. But at that same time, Ambit experienced a plus 25,000% growth rate. A company like Inc. 500 as the #1 fastest growing privately held company is pretty impressive. And then check out the bottom right corner in the direct sales news, top 100 global. That means international. I'm not testing your educational level, but we're not talking just the United States. We're talking worldwide. In 2013, this at that time 7-year-old company has already moved to number 12 in the world in all forms of direct sales. Why? It's a pretty simple reason. It's due to deregulation. It's opening the window of opportunity like we've never seen before. Energy monopolies are being broken up, giving customers a right to choose, and the timing for us to start a business couldn't be more perfect. Here are our current markets. And guys, there's one little state up there in the top that's not orange yet, which will be in January, and that's Maine. We're currently in 13 state dollars every single year to be made with a customer count of just under 50 million potential customers. But check that out. We've only penetrated 3% of the overall market penetration. This company began in Texas because we're based in Dallas, moved to the 5 boroughs in New York, opened up around the Chicagoland area of Illinois, and in a short amount of time have moved into these markets. And those of you that are new to Ambit, I want you to understand that the bulk of the 13 states that we're now deployed in have all happened in the last 3 years. You're getting in this at the right time. I just want you to really pay attention to the gray states and then use your imagination from your geography classes way back when and look to the north because Canada's deregulating. You know, Western Europe's deregulating. Ambit's going to eventually become an international company. And you're sitting here considering this at the beginning, at the ground floor of a company that's already the fastest direct sales company ever to $1 billion. Here's how all this works. This is what's going on. The generation is created by a company that is a power source. And then it's delivered through lines, meters, and transformers that is owned by a service company. And then customers have a right to pick who they want to use as their retail provider. Now, speaking specifically for the state of Texas, in our area, which stretches from Tyler in East Texas down to further East Texas in the Lufkin area, across to Waco through the Dallas-Fort Worth area and up north, the delivery company is Encore. CenterPoint is down in South Texas, the Houston area, and the Texas-New Mexico utilities are out west. So what Ambit does is Ambit purchases its electricity from an energy producer. As a matter of fact, we're purchasing our energy from the largest creator of energy in the entire world. Our business, the one you're considering tonight, is purchasing its energy from a company that did over $450 billion in revenue last year. That's last year. Guys, that's over $1 billion a day in business. And the reason I bring that up is they're not going anywhere. There's a huge insurance package just in that. And again, not to be redundant, the delivery company, it doesn't matter who you pick as your retail provider. If there's an outage, you're going to call the service company or the delivery company for your area. You're not going to call your retail provider. That's where you have options. And Ambit is one of the leading retail providers of energy in the state of Texas and the other states we're currently deployed in. These energy savings and customers' rewards are important because as you build your business, you want your family and friends to get dollar value. What makes Ambit special is it's a perfect product. Everybody uses it. We don't charge people to switch. Nothing's going to change. And for you as a business owner, you're not going to have delivery, collection, or inventory. Ambit Energy, our corporate office, does the heavy lifting for you. I ask you right now, who do you know that uses electricity? And how many of them do you think would like to pay less, maybe even get it for free? I'll share that with you in a minute. And a third thing is help you, their friend or family member, build a long-lasting, lucrative income. For our customers, we have great savings at a competitive rate, a satisfaction guarantee. And what that means is if they lose power for whatever the reason in their first month with Ambit Energy, Ambit will pay their first month's bill and reconnection fee. Guys, we've got over 1.4 million customers right now, and it's been a seamless, flawless exchange from who they're with to Ambit. We have Greenie certified products, a welcome gift for just trying Ambit. It's a thank you for just trying Ambit, and it's not just your typical welcome gift. It's a 2-night stay in over 28 cities inside the continental United States that Ambit will pay for the lodging. We have monthly reward travel points. There's no gimmick involved in here. It's very unique. People are going to be using electricity, and for every kilowatt they use in the state of Texas, it's going to add up. And over time, you're going to have customers taking incredible trips. Just go to ambittravel.com sometime and check them out. All of our customers receive a free website. The reason we're able to do that is our computer infrastructure was built by our CIO, John Burke, from the ground floor up. We don't use Google, Yahoo, GoDaddy, or any other search engine. We've got our own IT department in-house at our corporate office. So all of our customers have a free website that they can pay their bill online. They can track their usage. They can refer other people to Ambit. They can make a 5-person referral and receive a great, exciting travel package, but 10 more for a total of 15. They could literally get their electricity for free or close to it. What that means is if you refer 15 people as an energy customer of Ambit Energy, and let's say one half uses 300, the other half uses 100, obviously the average is $200, and your bill's $210, you owe Ambit $10. They're going to credit 200 of that off of your bill. If your bill's 190 that month, you owe Ambit nothing. Every single month, people are taking advantage of our customer referral program. So now you know a little bit about our company, you know a little bit about our co-founders, a little bit about the deregulation, and a little bit about the perks for becoming an Ambit customer. Let's talk about you and a business, putting the power into your hands. Here's our marketing model. We go out and gather loyal customers. They're going to pay their bill because they know, love, and trust you. They're going to pay their bill because they're going to be excited about saving more of their hard-earned money. And that income is going to come into Ambit and back to you in income and to your customers in savings. It's an ever-repeating cycle every month. You know, guys, we make recommendations all the time. I just recommended a book to someone this afternoon. I will not be paid by that publisher for making that recommendation. But finally, it's our chance to make a recommendation and get paid for making a very logical recommendation on something that everybody uses every second of every day, their entire life. To own and operate and become a part of the Ambit family is a one-time fee of $429. I like to use it as a self-investment. And I want you to really consider what I'm saying with that. $429 investment in you. It's not in Ambit Energy. Ambit's debt-free, privately held. We can't buy stock in Ambit. We're buying better stock than that. We're buying stock in ourselves. The only overhead, and it's really not overhead, is a suite of 5 websites that you don't have to create, maintain, or upgrade. But you're going to spend $25. That's your building business system of success. It is a professionally developed with videos. There's a part in there, if you look in the middle of the screen, you see your power zone. It's got all the information. We're a paperless company. You don't carry around a big briefcase full of files. We are a paperless company. Everything is done on computer or smartphone. You can work this business around whatever else you have going on. It's said best by people that state it this way. We don't go out to do Ambit. We just do Ambit while we're out. There's great tax benefits for owning a home-based business, and the income potential is unlimited. I'm going to share that with you in a moment. But first, most people ask 2 questions. What's in it for me? I gave you a list earlier why you possibly could do Ambit. Again, I'll revert back to myself. What was in it for me early on was to surprise my daughter with a car on her 16th birthday. And can you do it? Absolutely, you can do this. Do you know someone who uses electricity? Well, if that answer is yes, then you can do this business. Do you know anyone who would like to supplement their income? Then absolutely, you can do this business. Really, we like to take the can out and respond with this question. Will you do it? We do these 2 things. We gather loyal customers, people we know, love, and trust. These customers are customers of yours. They're going to get an invoice from Ambit Energy, but they're going to see your face on that invoice because they're going to remember why they're a customer of Ambit. They're going to stay with Ambit because they like the savings. They're going to stay with Ambit because they like the idea that they're helping you reach your goals. And then we help others do the same. Guys, I got to just stop real quick and just tell you, I love our marketing model. And the reason being is this. Jerry Thompson our CEO, comes from a highly successful traditional business background, both as family and himself individually with Caprock Communications. He could have gone out and built a marketing team in his corporate office and used mass media like our competitors do and spend $1 million a day in mass advertising. But instead, he gave you and I a chance to invest in ourselves and be the advertisers and be the advocates for Ambit Energy. When you really, and instead of spending millions a day in in marketing and advertising, they pay us. They're going to pay you for making a recommendation. Here's our building system. If you didn't know anything at the end of this, remember these three numbers. The 5 represents your personal customers to get started. You're going to get 2 of those 5 customers when you start your business, because those are your websites you're paying for every single month. You become a customer of Ambit and call your parents up. Call a sister, brother, uncle, aunt, grandma. Call somebody that you know that's willing to help you. And you have 2 paying customers along with your 2 websites, and you've made $100. That's fast track jumpstart money. That's the first way we're paid. That's able to get money back into your pocket and then add another customer for a total of 5 customer points. Now you've completed the first phase. You've got the 5 of the 526. So you've gathered a handful of loyal customers. What do we do next? We help others do the same. So we're going to make a written list. And here's our hypothetical friend, Bob. Bob takes a look at your business. He likes the marketing model. He needs to make some supplemental income with the holidays coming on. So he starts a business with you. He gets 4 customer points. He makes $100, but look over there to the left. You make a matching $100. Second way we're paid, leadership bonus money for bringing someone new into the business. And then there's your friend, Jane. Jane takes a look. She joins you in business. She gets 4 customer points. She makes $100. You make a matching $100. That's a win-win. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, if you're willing to get 4 paying customers in your first 28 days, Ambit will pay you double money, which means instead of $100 for getting 2, they will pay you $200 for getting 4. Who wouldn't want a little bit more money? So you literally could start a business and make $600 back by starting your business and helping 2 of your friends begin theirs. I'm going to move. So that's the second of the 526. You've got a minimum of 5 customer points. You've personally sponsored 2 business partners. I'm going to move Bob and Jane over to the right side under the 6 consultants, because that's the final phase. You want to help Bob and Jane share the business with their friends. And let's say when they have a total of 6 people, you have a total of 6, Bob and Jane plus 4 more, you're going to do something that happens very seldom in regular business. You're giving yourself an overnight raise and an overnight promotion. There's a $55 raise for you, and you're going to create leverage. Now, I want you to look at what it says there. It says regional consultant. But what you're doing is you're starting a second business, because that marketing business you started is going to continue to grow. Bob and Jane's people are going to start sharing the plan and bringing people in. You move to your regional consultant and you just do the exact same thing you've been doing. Share the business. When you personally sponsor someone into this business as a marketing consultant, now you're a regional, but as a marketing consultant, if they get 2 customers, they're going to make $100, but look, there's your raise. You get paid $155. Now here's where the leverage comes in. Those that you personally bring in are going to share the business, and they're going to start bringing people in, and they're going to make $100 when they get 2 customers. It's going to happen over and over and over, and guys, to an unlimited level. Every time anyone joins you in business that you're regional coded to, you're going to make a $55 override. Now I'll go back to the promotion we're under. If you're a regional and they get 4 customers in their first 28 days, you're going to make $310 for personally sponsoring them and $110 for every single person that joins to unlimited levels. It gets like a wildfire that you do not want to try to control. Our next rank promotion is senior consultant. Now you've given yourself another form of income, another type of income, another $80 raise, and a third business. Because now when you personally sponsor, look at that, my friends, $235, and to unlimited depths, $135. Next is executive consultant, $315 for personally sponsoring, and $215 to unlimited depth. I got to tell you right now, if you were an executive and you put someone in and they become a customer and got one other person, they'd make $100. You'd make 630. And then whoever they bring in underneath them, that they get two customers and they make 100 and they make a matching 100, you're going to make 430. You want to promote in this business. Our last ranked promotion is national consultant. Personally sponsors 340 to unlimited levels, 240 for anyone who joins that business. Now I want to stop real quick and just go back and explain one thing that's important. There are 5 different positions that are paying you at this point. You didn't, each time you promoted, you did not pay $429 again. You did that one time when you started your business as a marketing consultant. When you went to regional, senior, executive, national, as you promote through the Ambit compensation plan, you're not re-upping another $429. You did that one time. If you looked at this as Starbucks, and you opened up a Starbucks and it went real good and you wanted to open up a second one, you'd have to buy everything you need to open up that business. And if that one went real good, then you'd have to rebuy everything again to open up a third one. Guys, you can go to every Starbucks you know and make them your customer for $429 one time. So this second way we're paid, leadership bonus money. This is paid out every single Monday, but what we're after is this, residual income. You know, everybody's doing the same thing. They're gathering a handful of customers. So let's go back to your very, very, very beginning as a marketing consultant. This is just where you start. You can do this right now where you're at by beginning a business with Ambit Energy. You start your business and you personally sponsor 3 people. And they do exactly what you did. They go out and they personally bring 3 people in. Now you got 9 on your second level. And those 9 on your second level do exactly what y'all did, and they bring in 3 each. Now you got 27 on your third level. And those 27 do exactly what you all have done, and they bring in 3 each. Now you got 81. You see the idea. You would have a total of 3,279 business partners in your organization. And guys, this is going to be a persistent, consistent effort over time. Everybody's doing the same thing. They're gathering a handful of loyal customers. As you see at the top, you've got 20 total customers. That's all you ever have to have in Ambit Energy. You don't have 200 or 2,000. You just got to have personally 20. That's over time. Let's say everybody in your organization is building toward their 20, and at this point with this PowerPoint, they've all got 10 each. You'd have right under 33,000 customers. Now, Ambit's going to pay a residual income on 5 different bands of usage. There's band 1 through band 5, and right now we're representing a band 1 in the state of Texas. I know that a nickel, a dime, 20 cents, 40 cents, 75, a dollar for that matter doesn't seem like a lot, but when you do the math on all of this, you're looking at a monthly income of $57,844. Guys, that's $57,844 coming to your home every single month for work that you did 5 years ago. One of these days for work you did 10 years ago. Because I go back to the loyal customers. They're staying with Ambit because they know, love, and trust you. I'll admit the first time I saw it, I was a little bit offended because that was more than most of the people I know make in a year. So let's look at it this way. The exact same scenario. You bring in 3, you bring in 3 still, 3,279 total business partners. And you get 20 and everybody in your entire business, and I want to stop right now and promise you this is not going to happen, but what if? Everybody that ever joins your organization, all they do is get 2 customers each. You got 20 because you heard a tall, goofy basketball coach tell you that you needed 20, but everybody gets just 2, themselves and mom, and make $100. You'd have 6,578 customers. On that same band 1, the lowest amount Ambit pays in residual income, your monthly income's I can't even wrap my head around it. $11,571. And you know every month it's going to come that much because you got it started. Guys, I was goofing around just then, but I want to ask you, what would $1,100 that you don't have to go to work for do for your family? What would $500 that you know next month on the 15th of the month, there's going to be a check come to you direct deposit or in the mail for $500 because you got this going. It's happening for people. Remember when you promoted earlier and you gave yourself a 55% raise? Well, you also got a quarter in residual income. See, what I shared with you here is marketing consultant. When you go regional, you get a quarter from the very first customer in your regional code. But look there, it goes below 7 levels. That 25 cents goes to unlimited depth. It will not stop. Seniors get 75 cents, executives get $1.50, and nationals $2 on top of what I just showed you for every single customer. The numbers are mind-boggling. In 8 years, our number one money earner has already made right at $18 million. And I want to go ahead and tell you right now, he will not be our number one money earner one of these days. Our number one money earner might be watching this business presentation right now. So let's review real quick. What's special about Ambit is we're not pushing a product. This is the perfect auto ship. You know, most home-based businesses, UPS, FedEx, or the postal system will drop off a shipment of whatever your customers have ordered every month at their front door. No, Ambit doesn't do this. It is the perfect auto ship because it's a service. It's the power of part-time. Again, not to be redundant, we don't go out to do Ambit. We do Ambit while we're out. Compensation plan is off the charts, my friends. It is extremely lucrative. We can talk about $57,000 or $11,000 a month in residual income, but when you include the leadership bonus money that's available, it far exceeds any expectation that you may have right now if you're willing to invest in you because of the timing. You saw the map earlier. You know we've barely scratched the surface with only 3% overall market penetration. We're the fastest company to $1 billion. We have a A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. The list goes on and on and on. Bottom line is the system that we all do, from the guy that I just brought up that's made close to 18 million to one of you that's just getting started. I said earlier, you'll be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We will continue to do these. In an hour at 9 o'clock, we're doing a team conference call, and I invite you to join us on our team conference call. That conference call is designed to train and teach people. If you have something to write down, the number is 712-775-7031. And then when you're prompted, enter the access code of 814-022-700 and then hit the pound symbol. And all you have to do is listen in. We do trainings online. We've got a team website. All of it teaches the proven system of success. So here's all you got to ask. You just got to ask yourself, do you want to invest in you? Do you want to take control of your financial future? Now, whoever asked you to get on this webinar tonight, I challenge you to get back in contact with them. And if you have any questions, let them answer your questions. But whatever you do, strongly consider taking control of your financial life right now and joining the Ambit Energy family. Thank you for your time and energy. God bless you.